My name's Adam Parker. I'm 34, and I've lived in Stoke Newington for about 3.5 years, I think. I'm an architect. I work just down the road, which is a pleasure in London to be able to run to work and not have to put up with the commute. I get kicks out of make and do, and just generally having a good time. Well, I love the house I live in, which is a big bonus. Very lucky to be in a place with many like-minded people, and in an area that's got kind of a nice vibrancy to it and nice energy to Stoke Newington as a whole. And it seems to be a nice mix. It doesn't seem monoculture, and everything's on your doorstep, but you feel a bit secluded as well. Like it feels more like home. So I'm originally from is kind of like a place called the Wirral, which is over the Mersey from Liverpool. So you got the big city living, but then also the more kind of smaller kind of towns and villages. And I think whenever anyone comes to visit in Stoke Newington, they're kind of surprised about that this feels like London, and I suppose I am just running to work. It doesn't feel like I'm in London, but you have everything on your doorstep as well, which I really like. I like the fact there's no tube here. That really helps, because whenever a tube pops up, so do massive tower blocks and overdevelopment, but even though there's no tube, you can get around real quick. So the number of obnoxious prams on Church Street is something I dislike about Stoke Newington, especially on a Saturday and a Sunday. Can't get around very easily. What else do I dislike about the area? I think it's fairly good. Well, I like the fact that we're in a council estate now, aren't we? And it's next to. There's that London mix that is getting lost in many places throughout more central in London. People are getting pushed out further, but it seems to be holding on to that side of its diversity or its mix. But I don't suppose that'll last too long. Yeah. I mean, we're quite lucky to have an affordable place, and which is a rare find. I'd like it not to lose the mix. When you go on Stoke, you're on Stoke Newington High Street. There's definitely a divide between the High Street and Church Street. Very different kind of character of place, but as long as you kind of want that grit to stay. So. I'm not saying it needs to go back to anything else, because I don't know what that was, but I'd say that I wouldn't like it to change any more than it is. No more Costas. That would be good. That'd be a good start.